All right, just a quick video on how to find a septic tank. How to find a septic tank. Now, there are different scenarios, different situations, different times of year, and the time of year, the situation determines on what you look for, and the different areas determine the type of tank it is, and the different ages of the house determine the size of the opening of the septic tank. So basically what I'm going to do is this house, this situation, this time of year, I'm going to show you in this area, I'm going to show you how to find a septic tank, what to look for to make it quick and easy. Now, you probably will not have a probing rod, so it will be more of a guessing game, but you can pretty well pinpoint the septic tank and tell where the field lines are going. And let me show you how real quick. Okay, so we're on a newer house. Now, here in the metropolitan area of Atlanta, if a house has been built since about 2000, it will have what they call a clean-out pipe. That's it right there. Now, that clean-out pipe will be about 1 foot to 3 feet away from the house, and the clean-out pipe is to clean out the clean-out pipe is to clean out the pipe from the house to the septic tank. It is not to pump the septic tank. Let me repeat that. It is not to pump the septic tank. And if you just so happen to put a sewer machine that is a snake, the snake's cable down that pipe to clean it out, the pipe coming from the house to the tank, you've got to be very careful that you do not run that sewer machine cable into that septic tank, because it will get tangled up, especially in the baffle or in the inlet tee. I've seen it over and over again, especially with the plumbers. All right, so now if this was a crawl space, and we'll do a crawl space one, and it'll be a totally different scenario on how to find the tank if it doesn't have a clean out pipe. And so anyway, we're lucky with this one. It has a clean out pipe, and so we know that wherever that clean out pipe is, that most of the time, not all of the time, but most of the time, that septic tank will be 10 feet out. 10 feet out, roughly, from that pipe. So we'll look around over here. Let's lift this shovel up. All right, so what we have here is a rainy situation, lots of rain. It is winter time, and we're on a slab. We're in a certain area where I know what type of tank it is. I know what type of opening it is because of the age of the house and the area that I am in. So I know that this septic tank has an 18-inch door on it, 18 by 18-inch concrete door on it. It's a concrete tank. I know that because of the area I am in. And it differs from area to area, especially state to state. This will be a square 18-inch by 18-inch opening, probably with a plastic handle on it. So we got to go 10 feet out roughly. It's not this way every time, but most of the time it is. So that's going to be what we do first. We'll make it easier on ourselves. So I look out there, and without even probing, I see an indention right here, about 18 inches by 18-inch indention right here. I step on it, feel it. Oh yeah, that's been dug up before. So I scoot back. The pipe's here. The indention is here. So I say, wow, I know how that septic tank is sitting. The pipe comes in here and then 90s into it, maybe 245s, right into it. And it's been dug up before. I can feel it when I walk on it. So I automatically know that the door is here. Now, something else I would look for, and of course I probe it out with the probing rod. I find the sides and the front and the back. I do it that way. and then I know exactly where to dig. But here's another way, and just to be positive, if you don't have the probing rod, just to be positive so you're not digging all over the place, we know the tank is sitting this way like this. We know that because the front is here. The pipe comes in from here and then turns into here. We know this has been dug up before. That's for sure. So we stand at the front of the tank and we say, okay, the end of the tank has got to be roughly about 10 foot out. And we'll say it's a 1,000-gallon tank, so it's about 4.5 foot wide. And we'll just say roughly about 10 foot out from where I'm standing, straight out. And so I'm looking at the ground, making sure I can see that the field lines are going that direction. And sure enough, they are. I can see them right there. You see that? You see that right there, that swath? See that? Field lines. That is the field lines. The grass looks different. The grass is greener. It looks different. And it turns right here. Now look. It continues on. Continues on right down through here. I can see it. I don't know if it's showing up good for you, but I can see it. Now the ground has sunken in a little here where they didn't compact it good when they installed those field lines. And that's it. If they don't end here, they probably turn. Maybe looks like they might go that way. Not real sure. But at least I see this much of them. So with no probing rod, that is one way you can pinpoint a septic tank. Now, of course, you can't beat a probing rod. It'll find the front, the sides, the back, your corners, and then you can figure out how the thing is setting that way. But this is for regular Joe who has no probing rod, and he needs to figure out where his tank is. Now, if you can't seem to find the tank and you do have the clean out, then what you can do is you can run your water hose in there, not on, keep it off, run your water hose in there and push it, and what it'll do is stop, usually right as it enters into the tank. Then you can pull that water hose out, grab the end right there, and keep your hand on it or put a piece of tape around it and use it for a ruler, a measuring stick, a measuring hose, and you pull it out and you leave one end there and one end wherever it stopped, and that'll give you an idea of where the tank is as well. Anyway, how to find a septic tank when you're on a slab and you've got a clean out, and you have no probing rod. You don't have a probing rod. That is one way to try to find the tank. I've been doing this for so long, I can literally walk up to a house and see the field lines most of the time, or if not the field lines, I can tell where the tank has been dug up before. And I can usually see it with my eyes, and I double check with my feet. But I always probe it out just to be sure. Anyway, that is it. Now, I'll do other videos. I'll do other videos on crawl space and not having a clean out pipe and that sort of thing. But that's it. That's it. How to find a septic tank without a probing rod. We'll see ya.